There are some conspiracy theories that I think are 100% true. Okay, so I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I do love a good conspiracy theory, but I'm very picky with them. While I do love them, they're very entertaining. I don't believe most of them because I'm like, a lot of them are far-fetched. Like, no, I don't believe that us black people are aliens and we're the chosen ones. Like, come on now. I'm using this eyeshadow palette as a mirror because I broke my handheld mirror while I was upset. I may not have broken it on purpose, so. But now I'm regretting it, obviously. No, these eyebrows look crazy. I need to conceal out. But the first conspiracy theory, and this is the one that I believe the most, the absolute most out of all of these, is the Mandela effect. Now, if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's basically this theory that the government or whoever is in charge will change something, a very insignificant thing, but change it to keep everyone confused or something like that. Like, I could put the actual definition up on the screen. Like, I don't know exactly why the Mandela effect happened or why allegedly the government does it. Okay, so pause. The Mandela effect is basically when a bunch of people remember a false memory and it becomes widespread because everyone's talking about it. And it's called the Mandela effect because it's named after Nelson Mandela, because everyone thought that he died in prison in the 1980s, but he didn't. So yeah, it's just when everybody remembers something else and they start spreading the rumor around. But one famous one that you might remember is Fruit Looms, the underwear. A bunch of people were saying, oh, the logo's changed because it used to have a cornucopia in it. And some people are like, it's literally never had a cornucopia. This was such a huge conspiracy theory back then. But these are so uneven. They're not even like sisters. They're third cousins. What the hell? The Fruit of the Looms themselves came out and they were like, hey, we have never had a cornucopia on our design, so y'all are tripping. But then someone went and found their old Fruit of the Loom products from, I think it was a mom, and she went through her son's old clothing or whatever, and it was in the basement or garage or whatever, and she literally found a Fruit of the Loom underwear on it with a cornucopia in the back. And I know for a fact that this is true because I remember, going shopping, and I have three brothers, okay? I have three brothers, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. And when they would go and get their briefs and boxers or whatever the hell you call them, and I literally remember the Fruit of the Loom design because I thought that it was so fun. I thought it was cute. What the hell is going on with my... You know what? I will do that once I fix this. But yeah, I vividly remember the Fruit of the Loom's logo because it stood out to me. And I literally remember being in the grocery stores and looking at their logo and being like, oh, that's just so much fun. So I obviously was like, when I first saw this whole conspiracy theory, I was like, why are we even arguing? Like, it's obviously clearly has a cornucopia on it, but I was shocked that Fruit of the Loom came out and said, y'all clothes are tripping. So it's just really weird to me. It's definitely not that big of a deal, but I'm just like, why lie about it? Why try and make us all think that it never happened? Like, why are you gaslighting all the United States? I don't know if Fruit of the Looms is in other countries, but like, why are you gaslighting us? Like, what is so bad about you guys having a cornucopia? Like, it's literally not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. There are other examples. Like, there's this Bear illustrated book. The name has honestly escaped my mind right now, but some people are like, oh, they changed the name because they were reading that way. That book is a little too old for me because I'm 16. It's an old book, okay? But there's so many other examples, but I know that the Mandela effect is real because of that Fruit of the Loom one, because that one will always blow me. Because the other ones, I can be like, okay, like, but the Fruit of the Loom one, that one shocks me because I know what I saw. Like, I know, I've seen the logo. Why are y'all lying? Okay, the next conspiracy theory that I firmly believe that Apple makes the iPhone get really crappy over time so that eventually you'll get frustrated and you'll just go and buy a new one so that they can keep money in their pockets. And honestly, people have always said this, but first of all, my first phone, it was a Samsung because I wanted to be different, and I was like, my parents were like, oh, what model phone do you want on my 14th birthday? And I was like, Samsung, please. And then I got it, and I hated it. I didn't actually hate it. It was a really nice phone, and the camera quality was a lot better than this one, okay? But I just hated, like, not being able, whenever my friends would send pictures into group chats, the quality would be dumbed down so bad. Also videos and stuff on messages. Snapchat was fine. And also a lot of apps were made to be compatible with Apple and not Samsung. So it was really frustrating because my TikTok qualities, my Snapchat photo and video quality, all of it was just so bad. And the emojis were so ugly too. Also, everyone just immediately clowned you if you had a Samsung. So, like, sometimes it's hard being different. Sometimes you gotta be like everybody else. But anyway, so then that phone accidentally drowned it in my birthday at Cancun. So my new phone, I got an iPhone 13 Pro Max as my current one, and I have soon it'll be a year. In a couple weeks it'll be a year that I've had this phone, and it is already starting to act weird in some certain areas. Like sometimes it'll just glitch out, sometimes on an app it'll just freeze and stuff like that, which, like, to me, I'm like, it's so weird because I have barely had this phone, so why is it tripping up? And it's not like it's messed up or anything. It's not like it's been through anything. So that really clicked in my head, like, oh, maybe people are right. Like, maybe Apple really does make these phones kind of crappy, that we keep on going and buying them. So that, because what they're coming out with, they just came out with the iPhone 15, they're coming out with the iPhone 16 soon, right? So someone said every couple of years, after like 2 to 3 years, they make your iPhone start acting up so that you'll go get the new one. And I think that's true. Okay, so for this last conspiracy, this is actually one that I stand 10 toes down on, and I know it to be true. All of these trends, these micro trends that come out, like those blueberry milk nails, strawberry makeup, looks maxing, a lot of these things have to be industry plants. They have to be. Some of them, like let's say Office Siren, I don't think that was an industry plant. I think that, people firmly came up with this trend. It started trending somewhere. I don't know if it was TikTok where it truly originated, but that's where I was introduced to it from. But strawberry makeup, blueberry nails, all of these things have to be a ploy to get women to keep on buying things, because at the end of the day, I mean, we women, we buy so much stuff when it comes to makeup, skincare, all these other things. And not to say that men aren't into skincare and stuff like that, and that men don't buy a lot of things, but let's be honest, I feel like even when it comes to the music industry, who are the ones that mainly take up space in stadiums and stuff like that? Who's going to go see these artists most of the time? Most artists have a huge female fan base because us women, we're just like that. But I just feel like a lot of these things are ploys to get women to spend money, because I feel like we spend not more money than men, but I don't know, I just feel like some of us are a lot more easily influenced. But now when it comes to looks maxing is definitely an industry plant. You cannot change my mind, because it's just insane. It's actually insane, and it's actually rooted in some very controversial backgrounds, but that's not what I'm here to get into today. But I mean, it's just such an insane concept, and I don't know, I just do not believe that somebody sat down and was like, okay, yeah, looks maxing. I just feel like all of these trends are just here to get us to feel more insecure about something, and so that we go looking for a solution to fix that insecurity and when it comes to that solution, we're probably going to go out and buy something. Like, there's this one guy, he has a whole looks maxing account. He promotes looks maxing and everything. And a lot of people's insecurities, they were insecure of their, I guess, eye bags. And, you know, he jumped in and was like, okay, well, here's this product that will bring back the fat in your eye bags so that they won't look as sunken. Which I don't know if the product works or not. I've never heard of, you know, a product that can be applied on the skin that can bring back fat under your eyes. But I don't know, I guess some people have seen results, I'm not sure. And people fall for it, and there's now all these brain brought accounts on how to looks max and looks maxing, taking pictures of these celebrities and being like, oh, this is how they can looks max, going as for race maxing, RCT, all of these other things. Like, is this not insane to y'all? And I'm just like, there's no way. It has to be, somebody has to be behind this, somebody working for the government. I don't know why they would do this. Well, I do know why. At the end of the day, all of this, it goes back to money. Like, it all goes back to money, because we're just spending more money. Everybody's spending money on this, that, and the third, trying to be young, trying to be so young, and it's not even cute. Like, have you all seen that one guy? Oh my gosh, yo, I had a jump scare when I went on my TikTok for you page the other day, because there was this guy, I thought he was a prepubescent little boy, and he's like, hey guys, I'm 34, here's what I do to beat aging. And I was like, baby, please just let yourself age. Please just let yourself age, because that poor thing, he did not look like he was young and fit. He looked like he was a hospitalized twink. Like, baby, let it go. It's okay to age. It is okay to age, because first of all, I don't know if he's straight, but you're gonna have a very hard time finding a girl looking like that. And like, I'm not trying to say that he looks mean, he looks ugly or anything, because I don't think he looks ugly. I just think that he looks sickly. He does not look like he's well. So I really wish the best for him. I wish everybody just needs to be freed from this idea of having to look perfect, having to have the clearest skin as possible, having to shave all the time, having to beat aging, because sign of age is beautiful. Okay, the ultimate goal is to age and to make it to, you know what I'm saying, to be old, because you don't want to die in your 20s. No, you want to explore life and see others grow around you. Ignore my messy room in the back, but yeah, okay, this is the final look. Very simple. I only did a skin tint, concealer, and blush, and I did my eyebrows, mascara, lips. Y'all know the jazz. Ignore my messy room in the back. Okay, I'm currently redoing my whole room, but yeah. All right, bye.